And now it's time for the children's story by Joyce Dutro. And boys and girls, you're going to want to hear this story. I can't wait to hear this story. Go back and pick up your baskets and bring them right up here to the front.
Good morning, boys and girls. I'm going to tell you when I was a little girl that I walked on top of the snow. Now, this snow was about 4 feet deep, or even 5. It covered the fences. It covered the fence posts. And I was going to go to school. But you know, during the night, something happened. It got a crust on top of it. Do you know what a crust is on snow? It melts a little bit, then it freezes. And so it makes a topping on it that you can't fall through. So you can walk on top of the snow. Well, I was delighted because I loved to walk on top of the snow. And do you know why? I could make a beeline. I wouldn't even have to follow the road. I wouldn't have to go through a gate because the snow covered was above the gate and it was above the road. So I could make what they call a beeline, a straight line to school. And so I walked crunch, crunch, crunch on this crusty snow. And I loved it. And that happened quite often. But one day when I came out of school, I was in the 3rd grade. There was my daddy standing at the door. "Oh, Daddy, what are you doing here?" "I have come to guide you home." Do you know why he came? It was snowing so thick and so fast and so heavy, you couldn't see 1 foot ahead of you. He said, "Follow in my footsteps." He said, "I'll walk right by you in front, and you just watch my footsteps." That's all I could see. So here I was, walking in my daddy's footsteps, and he took me safely home. He knew the way, because my daddy was an outdoor man. He worked for the government, and he always was working outdoors for them. And he knew the way home. I would have gotten lost in that blizzard. They call him a blizzard. Well, I want you to know that you have a guide all the time in any event of your life. Do you know what that guide might be? The Bible. The Bible is our guide in everything. It tells us what to eat, what not to eat. It tells us what to say, what not to say. It tells us what to do, what not to do. It is our guide. Daddy was my guide when I was little, but the Bible is my guide now. It's God's book, and he wrote everything in it that is our guide that we can use and that will take us home safely to heaven. Thank you for being so good. Bye-bye.